Got it. Good. Okay, and we are here today at the Veterans Affairs Medical Center in West Palm Beach, Florida at 7305 North Military Trail, West Palm Beach. And my name is Carlton Cartwright. I'm the Executive Director for the Children's Coalition Incorporated. And present we have today, I have several of my students, but I also have, besides the person that we're interviewing, we have his wife, and what is your name, Miss?
Diane.
Diane Beaton,
Yes.
right? Miss Beaton is here. And I've got Mario Romero, and I've got the Filius brothers again, Walvins and Jethro, and of course I have Mr. Tercero, Guillermo Tercero. Okay, so just to get started here, Mr. Beaton, today's date is August the 3rd, 2018, and when is your date of birth, sir? When is your birthday?
January 15th, 1924.
Okay, and we're going to use the hospital as your current address. I already stated that. 7305 North Military Trail here at the Veterans Affairs Medical Center. Okay, your wife gave me the actual address, so that's not a problem. And we went through who's here. Okay. Sir, what branch of the service did you serve in? What branch of the service were you in?
I was in the Army, First Army.
Okay, United States
First Army, 7th Corps.
Okay, great. You can hear him. Good, good, excellent. What branch? Okay, so what was your rank when you separated? When you separated from the service?
What was my range?
Rank. What?
My rank.
Rank. Were you a sergeant?
Oh, no. PFC.
PFC, private first class. Okay, and where did you serve?
Where did I serve?
Yes, sir.
European theater.
Okay.
We had 20 incidents of contact with German.
Were you drafted or were you enlisted?
I enlisted.
Okay. Where were you living at the time?
Where was my home?
Where were you living when you enlisted in the service?
I was in Queens, Long Island.
Okay, New York. Gotcha. Okay, that's where I grew up. Why did you bring? So you were drafted.
No, I was volunteer.
Okay, so why did you pick that branch of the service? Why did you pick the Army?
Because my dad was.
Gotcha. That's a good reason. Okay. Do you remember anything about boot camp?
No.
No? Okay, well go ahead and tell me what you remember. You were saying there were 20 what? 20 incidents?
Which incident?
I don't know. Just, so, where were you at in Europe? What country?
What? I don't understand the question.
Okay. Where were you serving in Europe? Where?
In Europe?
Yes, sir.
Malmedy. In the Belgian section.
Okay. So you were what, near France, correct? Weren't you near France?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me something about it? Can you tell me about what your experience was?
We were in Germany, and a battle of the Bulge has begun. In order to protect the northern flank of the surrounded American troops, they shipped us south into Germany to bolster up the American troops. And as it turned out, they really didn't need us because they were self-sufficient, 82nd Airborne. And but we moved in with them anyway. And we fought alongside of the 82nd. We got counter battery fire with 9-inch guns. And when that stuff come flying in, everyone scattered. I was emptying a truck, taking our equipment out, our survey equipment, and the shell came in to address that weapons carrier that I had, and it blew up the front end of the weapons carrier, and but it left all the damaged property in that hole that the car had driven. They'd taken the car in, taken it off the road, and went into the woods where they could get unloaded the vehicle. When they said, "It's okay, Joe, get the stuff," and I went to get the stuff, and the whole world exploded. The Germans had shelled in and around the neighborhood all afternoon, and now they were aiming right in the very hole that the weapons carrier was. And they had it coming up full measure. And the kid with me says, "My God," he says, you can't do anything with that to get out of here. You know, that's lost." And I said, "Well, I just gotta get my stuff." And I went back to the vehicle, was sitting in a hole near the I don't know what it is. I guess it was the 8th station.
Excuse me. Go ahead.
And when the stuff got all in it and everything else, I went to take my stuff out away from where everything was parked in the hole. And as I went for it, again, the world exploded. The Germans had dropped number woofers, six barrel mortars in that hole behind the weapons carrier, and it was pretty bad. And I picked up my gun and something else, a music case, something like that. I got that up, and when I did, the Germans dropped shells into the truck itself.
Right.
And the truck was exploding with the mortar shells, and I ducked. And when I was down flat on the ground, I was behind the truck. But once I moved there, the Germans put the shells right in the truck, in the back,
Right.
the back of the truck, behind the driver. I looked at it, and I figured, what the hell? I don't need that stuff now, but I took it picked it up, my weapons carrier, a spare 45. Uh, a cloud came over me. I don't know what the hell it was. It was the truck itself. The truck was being disintegrated by the shells coming in. So when that happened, I ducked, and I got down flat as I could, and they were picking the stuff off the truck, taking it off, and I was there getting the stuff, and the guy says to me, "What are you gonna do now?" I says, "I'm gonna get the rest of the stuff, get out of here." So I had I picked up I picked up a rifle and a 45 and a helmet. For some reason, I got a helmet, and the next thing I know, I'm surrounded. I mean, the truck was easily recognizable where it was sitting, and I was cleaning out the back end of it. But all of a sudden, that part of the car, the truck was gone, and what was left there was parts, pieces of Amy's equipment, and I went over to pick it up, take it out of there, and the Germans piled more stuff inside on the chassis of the truck.
Right.
Oh, the truck was mounted pretty good, but what happened was they hit it again with the mortars, six pair of mortars, and it raised everything that was loose up, and right in the middle of that was me, down there in the bottom of the hole. No, I picked up a piece and looked at it, and that's what I was doing when more shells came into the truck.
Right.
And well, that was frightening in itself. But the kids that were with me were very excited because they didn't have any cover at all, and I had half a truck on me, over me, and I was sitting on it was musician. It was musician.
Take your time.
It was shells. It was and I picked it up and looked at it, and it was American shell. That was what was in the truck, and the kids were running away from it, afraid it would explode, like everything else. And I looked at it, didn't see anything different about it. I put the shell down, and then I realized that the truck had moved from one position to another, and where it had ordnance on board. It was all gone. It was blown away. So the kids were very excited to get me out of there, and they pulled me out and stood me on my feet. I was out of my skull with the pain. I was stumbling around. Finally, one of the sergeants from another battery picked me up, put me in a jeep, and took me to the aid station. I was out of my skull, walking around with that stuff. After that, they had me in the aid station. They checked my back to see if it was broken.
Right.
You know, and I had a roll up on the wall, and they run a hand all along my spine. See how bad it was. And the kid from B battery, C battery, was there. He put me in his jeep and took me to the aid station. But I thought I would have never made it. That was my incident with the Battle of the Bulge.
Right.
That was it.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Okay. Do you? So you saw combat. Were you ever a prisoner of war?
Did I who?
Were you ever a prisoner of war?
No.
Okay, good. Thank God for that. While you were in the service, while the entire time you were in the service, were you able to stay in touch with your family?
No.
No. Okay. How was the food?
Food was excellent.
Food was good?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you, in general, did you have all of the supplies that you needed?
Pretty much so.
Yeah.
That's what came in the back of the truck that I had.
Oh.
We had our survey equipment, BC soap.
What was your job? You said survey equipment. What was your regular job?
What was near the ground?
Your job. What was your regular job in the service?
Well, I was I don't know what you call it. I had all kinds of jobs.
Okay.
I had everything to do
Right.
in a given situation.
Right.
That's one at the truck. My job was to unload the truck,
Right. Okay.
and so that's what I was doing.
Okay. Excellent. That's good. Okay. So it was pretty stressful from time to time, huh? A lot of stress.
Say again?
A lot of stress.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Did you get to go on leave while you were in service?
No.
Okay. Did you go?
Oh
to the
yes, I did. I went on furlough.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Where did you go on furlough?
I went out of Desert Training Center in California,
Oh, okay.
and I went home for what the hell do you call it? Leave.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you have to, after that incident at the Battle of the Bulge, did you wind up in the hospital for a period of time?
I was there. They took me out of the aid station, rolled me in the back of a Jimmy,
Uh-huh.
and drove me to Namur, Belgium.
Uh-huh.
And that's where they examined me and actually put a chain on me.
A chain on you?
Yeah, around my neck.
Okay.
What the hell that was for, I don't know. But I didn't go, I wouldn't lay down in the bed because it hurt.
Oh.
And So they kept me there for a day, and then they packed me up again and took me to Paris. And that wasn't bad because I wasn't hurting continuously.
Right.
So
So, was it like a break or leave? You,
they took me to Paris and introduced me into an aid station, and they examined me, and then they gave me a bed in the hospital, and I hated it. I hated it because what they would do is they would lock me on the bed and put a dog collar on me,
right,
and they had me on the bed,
right.
in the bed, so I didn't like that.
Not a pleasant experience.
But I wasn't badly hurt
Okay.
with that, and but I still was hurting like a son of a bitch. So.
Okay. How did you get along with your fellow soldiers and officers?
We're buddies.
Okay, good.
We were buddies.
Good.
We went to Paris AWOL.
Huh?
We went to Paris AWOL.
Oh, uh-oh. Okay.
And I took three guys with me.
Okay.
And we got to the opera house. We asked around, what's around. It was a bordello.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, there's one over there. One of the civilians told us. So we went in the bordello. And four of us. And we did our thing.
So you made it out of there alive, right? Good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What do you remember when you separated?
Yeah.
Where were you when you separated from the military?
When I was in Marseille.
Where?
In Marseille.
In Marseille. And by the way, did you go to a lot of different places while you were in Europe?
Oh yeah.
Where else did you go?
Oh, I went to the churches.
Uh-huh.
I went to the bistros,
Okay.
and I also went to the cat house.
Okay. Did you go to a lot of different cities?
Well, those who were available, yeah.
That were still standing, you mean?
Yeah, but they kept close watch on us. They hung off-limit signs on everything.
I got you.
Everything around us.
Do you know? Okay, so you were in Marseille when you separated. Do you remember what year that was?
No.
You don't remember? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so when you left the military, I guess from Marseille, where did they fly you back to, or did you come back on a ship to the States?
Yeah.
On a ship?
We went down in the train and got on a ship.
Okay.
And left the port of Marseille.
Okay.
And we went to Boston.
Oh, you came into Boston. Okay. Okay. Whoops. I kicked my cat. Is it good? All right. So what did you do what was the first thing that you did when you got out of the service?
I went home.
Okay. And did you go to work? Did you go to school? Did you use a GI Bill?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I did that.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't a joiner necessarily, but the outfit that was carrying me around gave me the ruptured duck and things like that, and told me that I could get my discharges.
You ruptured something? You ruptured?
No, that's what they called it. They give you a symbol of a duck.
Oh, okay.
And they called it a ruptured duck.
This is the first time I ever heard about that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, they give you that. And you hook that on your blouse.
Right.
Until you need to use it, then you put. It looked like a medal. It looked like a medal, but
Right.
it wasn't.
Okay.
And
So what kind of work did you do when you came out of the service? I know you got a job. What'd you do?
artist,
Huh?
commercial artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So were you independent or did you work for a company?
I worked for a company.
Uh-huh. And what kind of artwork did you do? Illustration or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
What did you, drawing?
Advertising, illustration.
Wow, okay. And was that in Boston or New York? Where?
That was Boston.
Boston. Okay.
Yeah.
And did you ever, I'm sure you did. Where where did you get married? How'd you meet your wife?
Oh. Well, we went to college together.
Oh, okay. That was after the service. Was it after or before? Take your time.
I was with her after I joined the outfit,
Okay.
and that was the community of artists that
Oh, okay.
went to the school,
Okay.
Pratt Institute.
Oh.
And we had a big dining room. We met in the dining room where we had our coffee and buns and cake or whatever.
Right.
And we always went back to it. And I got a job there in the school, cleaning up the tables. So, that wasn't bad at all.
Did you use your GI Bill maybe to get your home or your education or what?
When I did what?
Did you use your GI Bill for anything?
No, not right away.
Okay. But eventually you used it, right? Sooner or
Yeah.
later?
Yeah. Well, then I took on the job as a student artist, and I used the GI Bill to get equipment. That was it. Pretty good.
Did you? Okay. So, I think you said already. Didn't he say what company he worked for as an artist?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Good. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So, did you continue any friendships with the gentlemen or women that you met? You know, with your fellow
Oh yeah.
GIs after the service? Did you continue friendships?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's good. And do you still have any of those friends today? You still know any of those people today?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Sure.
Good. Good.
If any of them still alive.
Here we go. Easy. Go ahead. No, I had it the other way, didn't I? Can you got sound? You got sound? All right. Didn't I have it over here and you guys pushed it back the other way? That's all right. Go ahead. All right. Yeah. What were you going to say? I asked you, was there anything else that you could think of that you wanted to tell us?
No, not really.
So we good?
Just another day in the office.
I understand. I want to thank you very much for your patience because it took us a while to get set up, and I want to thank you very much for your service.
I wish I could have done more for you.
Well, no, what you did was great. It was fabulous.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
Okay? All right, now,